we could go through my incredibly nerdy, brand new, like still sealed. I haven't even undone it yet because I was waiting, and I haven't even read who's on the back. I'm not looking because I haven't got my glasses on. I was waiting. If you want me to unbox the Star Trek The Next Generation tarot deck, yes, 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 yes. All of the above. All of that nerdiness.
Accessing library computer data.
You know, F all about Star Trek, but we'll appreciate me geeking out. Absolutely, I'm going to geek out. Right then, this came yesterday. Can you flip? Can you believe I haven't even unopened it yet? I even unboxed it. It's still sealed and everything. I've not looked at any of the stuff online. And actually, to be fair, I was looking for the original Star Trek tarot deck. I didn't even know this existed. Otherwise, I would have bought this many moons ago. So yeah, it's exciting. So this would have been in my collection years ago. So let's just have a look. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, it's a nice quality. It's got a little ribbony box, and that fits really. Oh, that fits really snugly into there. Shut up! I know my Sunday session is on. So, oh look, and it's a lovely book, and it's got the Star Trek-y stuffy stuff. I'm such a nerd. I really am. Understanding your tarot. Oh look, that's a lot like the thing I've got in my swirly background at the moment. That's really cool. Understanding your deck. Yes. Picture the Enterprise, and then the Major Arcana. Right then. Oh, okay. I'm not going to look. Spoilers. Don't look. I just saw who the Fool was. Right. So let's not do that. Oh, it's so look. There's a picture of the Enterprise in the box. I'm such a nerd. I love it. Such a geek girl. Right. Okay. Right. So the cards are a bit bent. They're a bit. Can you see they're a bit curved? Right then. Let's have a look. So the Fool. So if you don't know, oh, actually, this will be a really good way of. Hang on. Where are we up to? That one. Oh. Interesting. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, my Lord. Right. Okay. Right. I'm getting excited now. Can you tell? Right. So.
That information is not on file.
Good idea. Right. So the Fool as Data, that makes a lot of sense because Data is going on a journey from the beginning of the first season. He is trying to be more human. So that's like the Fool's journey. So that makes sense. So for me, the Magician could be Q, or it could be Geordie. Who is it? It's Geordie. Yay! Right, so yeah, Magician, the one that's in overall control, got all the tools and stuff. So I already know the High Priestess is Deanna Troi, which I would not have picked, but that's fine because she is the religious-y one. I would maybe then say the Empress would have to be Beverly Crusher. It is. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, because she is a mother and she's all about healing energy. These pictures are really cool. They're really cool. No, I thought Q, but I wasn't too sure. You know I'm going to be using these really soon, don't you? Right, so then the next card, the Emperor. Who would be the Emperor? Is it going to be Picard? In Next Gen, it would have to be Picard, wouldn't it? Oh, it's not. Who the hell have they got Picard as then? Riker's the Emperor. Okay. Overall control. I don't know then. So the Hierophant, that can't be Picard. That can't be. No. Oh, it's Admiral. Is it? Yeah, it's Admiral. Is it Admiral Nechayev? I think it's Admiral Nechayev. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought Riker is the Emperor. That's changed everything. So they're also changing up all lots of different genders. So that's really interesting. The Lovers has to be Picard and Troy. Riker and Troy, surely. Is it? Miles O'Brien got a card. Oh, Miles and Keiko. Oh, I love that even more. I love that even more. That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Right. The Chariot has to be the Enterprise. It can only be the Enterprise. Yay, it is. It is. Look at me pretending that I know which ones are. Strength. Oh, Worf. It's got to be Worf. Got to be Worf. Yay! It's Worf. Yeah, it can only be Worf. Right. The Hermit. Law? Oh, it's more. No, Hermit. Going within. Could be Barclay. It could be Sherlock Holmes. Oh, who would I put as the Hermit? It wouldn't be Locutus. It could be the Klingons from that timeline where they like Worf had to pretend he was in charge of the ship. It could be Scotty. Could it be Scotty? No, it's Dr. Noonien Soong. Okay. I guess. He did kind of disappear for a bit and then come back when everybody thought he was dead and he was actually alive and he'd been getting the future knowledge. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. The holodeck? A holodeck? Do we think the holodeck? Possibly the holodeck. I can't think of anything else. Guinan. She does know the future-ish, doesn't she? She's got the different timeline things. Maybe Wheel of Fortune. Oh, sorry, I've just skipped to the next one. I don't know that I agree with this. Who do you think Justice is? Justice. I thought holodeck, it's Guinan. Justice. Who or what do we think Justice is? I would have said it was. I would have said the Admiral from. The Data one. Oh my God, what's it called? Measure of a Man. There we go. I would have thought it was Measure of a Man. That's what I would have thought. But Justice is Picard. Okay. Not sure about that. The Hanged Man. I'm not sure about that one at all. Who would the Hangman be? Who waited? Who waits? Who seeks knowledge? That could be Barclay. Yeah, that could be Barclay, the Hangman. It is. Oh, it is Barclay! Yay! Yay! That makes sense. That makes sense.
That information is not on file.
Incoming transmission.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Yes, indeed. Right. Who else have we got? Death. Oh, who would Death be? The Borg. It's got to be the Borg. Oh no, that's not really Death, is it? It's a simulation. Who, although they did kill most people at Wolf 359. God, I'm such a nerd. Who would Death be? Locutus of Borg, do we think? Do we think it would be Locutus of Borg for the Death card? Or Armis from Skin of Evil? That's black and goopy looking. Yeah, I just think Borg or Armis. Tasha Yar! Tasha Yar. Oh, with Armis in the background. Look. So actually, okay, I get it. That's fine. The only character that died and stayed dead. Right. Okay. Get it. Although she did come back in a different timeline and then was the mother to her own daughter that was played by her. So yeah, I don't get that one either, really. Right. Temperance. Oh, Temperance. Could it be Loaxana? Do we think? Although she's not really, but as an ambassador, it could be Loaxana. I would have said Temperance could have been more Troy, but Loaxana, maybe Loaxana. Who else? Nurse Ogawa. I don't know. Let's have a look who it is. Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. Actually, Temperance is Spock, old Spock, Ambassador Spock. That makes perfect sense. Right. I get that. From reunification. I get that. That makes sense. Right. Okay. The devil. Oh, now that could be the devil that we had in that episode where it was the woman, then it was the Klingon devil. So it could be that character. Or Locutus. I don't know. I would say the devil would be the devil that we had in Next Gen. Law. Okay. So the devil's offering things, devil in the, I guess Law actually. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Because he got with the Borg and yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. The tower. Oh, could that be? I would go maybe source separation when the source was destroyed in Generations. That would be my guess. That's what I would choose because that image is all about things being destroyed, and that saucer section when it's hitting the ground would be a great one. Apart from that, things that are built up and then destroyed. Could be any number of planets. Could be the whole Vulcan homeworld thing. Could be, I don't know. Let's have a look. The Borg. Okay. Yeah, I sort of get that. Sort of get that. Yeah, sort of get that. The star, that just has to be. Oh, it could be. See, I read too much into it. I was going to say because the star could be Andrew, Troy's child that was actually made up of star stuff. That could be that. But I love the Borg. Look at that. That's a really good. Is it Hugh? Hugh. I don't think it is Hugh. Is it? Is that Hugh? Could be Hugh. Could be. I need my glasses on and more light. So who would be the star? I reckon the star is just going to be a picture of a star or the Starfleet logo, like is on the back of the cards. So yeah, let's have a look at his. Wesley Crusher. In what universe is Wesley Crusher the star? I mean, Will Wheaton thought he was the star of the show. The star, right? So the star is about, I guess that ideological element that Wesley had, but the star is all about wishing. I guess actually it does fit. I guess. Hang on, I need to press.
Unable to comply.
I know, right?
Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
I know, right? That's what I would say.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
Oh, beam me up. Right, okay, there's two left. Two left? No, that's not right. We've got the moon. You can tell, like, I don't know my numbers. I'm too tired to remember. So the moon has to be the moon, surely. The moon has to be the moon. It has to be the moon. Or, hang on, because the moon represents feminine energy and lunar energy, psychic energy. Could that be Loaxana? Or is it just going to be a picture like the moon base, the where they built the ship, Utopia Planitia? What? And Ro Laren as the moon? In what? Ro Laren as the moon. Ro Laren as the moon. Female energy, yes. The moon? I don't think I get that one. Right, the sun. If Ro Laren's the bloody moon, who could be the sun, for God's sake? So the sun is full of life and vitality and newness and children and hope and all of that. New civilizations and new worlds. What would the sun be then? If Ro Laren is the friggin' moon, wow, what would be the sun? Changeable, yeah, possibly. You're not getting it either. Not the Ro Laren is the moon. Possibly changeable though. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, maybe. the different seasons when she was in Starfleet, then the part of the Maquis, and then back to Starfleet. Yeah, maybe changing allegiances. So the sun. Energy. It could just be the warp core. That would be a bit weird. What other characters could represent the sun? We haven't had Q yet, but I don't think Q fits the sun. Phases. Yeah, true. Maybe I'll read the little pamphlet. So who was it? It was Luxana. No. Well, energy and vitality, I guess. I mean, you really should have seen that coming, but yeah. It could have been anyone. It was Luxana. I mean, I guess she's kind of like quite bright and sunny and all of that, isn't she? She is. So yeah, I don't mind that one. And also there was that storyline where she had the other daughter, and that was affecting her psychically. So there was that whole, and she was horny as hell, wasn't she, in DS9? And also, in fact, all of it, she was horny as hell. So I guess, right, Judgment. The only thing Judgment can be is Judge Q from the first episode and the last one, where he's under red cape with the chair throne thing that comes in like that, with Groplazorn. So yeah, that has to be. That's the only thing that can be. Other than Starfleet Command, that's the only other thing it could be, I guess. But I think it's Q. It is. Perfect. Exact Q in the throne in the red capey thing. Wow. Yes, that could only be that. It couldn't be anything else. So then the world, are we just going to have I think, I don't know whether I've already seen it, but I think that the world is just going to be like the galaxy. You know, there's the Milky Way spirally thing. I think it's just going to be that, isn't it? It's got to be. Yeah, I was right. Wow. Okay. Right. Interesting. The suits are different as well. So let me just go through. Oh, hang on. Right. So, okay. Let me go to what that one is. Oh, wow. Really? Hang on. Let me work out what these suits would be then. Okay. So that's swords. That'll be pentacles. So what is that going to be? Is that going to be wands? It matches. Hang on, let me just see what this other one is. Yeah, so then that's got to be cups, right? Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily agree, but okay. We've got, instead of wands, we've got the Romulans, the King of Cloaks. So we've got the King of Cloaks, who is Romulan Commander Dudar, that one from that episode that he was in. Then we've got Selah as the Queen. She's cool. That's Tasha Yar's. For those that don't know, this is played by Denise Crosby, who also played Tasha Yar, that was the death card. So in the storyline, Tasha Yar gets killed in the first season. She comes back in the third season through a fissure in the time-space continuum, and suddenly she's back. And Guinan knows that she shouldn't really be here. The episode's called Yesterday's Enterprise, by the way. So Guinan knows she shouldn't be here because it's a different timeline. They've crossed the timeline. However, Tasha Yar, at the end of that episode, she decides to forfeit her life, go back on the ship from the past, go back and restore the timeline. But in so doing, she creates an alternative future because the Romulans, because the ship fought so well, the Romulans actually captured some of the humans, and Tasha Yar was captured by a Romulan commander, who basically, she became his concubine. And so Selah is the adult, full-aged, fully grown-up daughter of Tasha Yar from the other timeline, played by the same person who played Tasha Yar. If that makes sense. Oh, that's the Tausia one, when Deanna Troi went in that episode where she had a Romulan face on, and is it called Face of Evil? Possibly, where Deanna Troi had to pretend to be from the Tausia, and she was the commander that got her nose put out of joint. And then we got the Page of Cloaks, and I don't know who that is. One of them. So then we've got, the rest are just, these are just going to be pit cards then. So we've got the one, hang on, What's going on? Oh, there we go. We've got the 1, the 2. Okay, so yeah, these are just lots of different starships circling a moon of a planet, and then it goes, the moon gets progressively more eclipsed as we go. That's really cool. I love the backs as well. Look, NCC 1701D, and then the Starfleet Command insignia. Instead of pentacles, we've got Latinum, which is awesome. And who's in Latinum? The Ferengi. So that's really cool. Was that unknown one the clone guy? No, it was, I think it was a female, because she was wearing, she had the really harsh haircut. So I don't know. That's early Klingon, early Ferengi, first season. I don't know if that's the one that was played by Max Grodenchik, or whether that was the one played by Armin Shimmerman. Don't know, can't remember. Vash, Queen of Latinum, that makes sense, the bounty hunter. The Knight of Latinum is one of the others. I don't know off the top of my head which Ferengi. I know, right? I sound terribly racist. I can't pick my Ferengis apart, largely because they're often played by the same actors. And then the Page of Latinum isn't that the one from the episode where the Stargazer's in? I think it is. And then the Latinum is just like one bar of gold pressed Latinum, 2 bars, 3 bars, all the way up. So these are just like a glorified pip deck. So that looks fine. Swords is battlets. So Klingon fighting swords. So that's quite cool.
Yes, who's coming to dinner?
The Klingons are coming to dinner. So we've got Gowron. We've got, is this one of the Duras sisters? I think it is. Yes. And then we've got Worf's girlfriend, who I can't remember her name either. And then we've got Alexander, a young Alexander, Worf's son, with that other lady. And then we've got the 1 of Batlets, the Ace. Oh, this is cool. Look at that with the Klingon logo in the background with the Batlets. That's cool. All the way up to the 10. So that's cool. Again, pip deck. I'm not majorly fan of a pip deck. And then I've got 3 minutes or 4 minutes to show you what would be cups, and it's starships. But is it all going to be Vulcans? I don't know. So we've got Sarek. Oh, it's not. Oh, this is all different. So is this healers? Okay, so we've got Sarek. Then we've got Nurse Agawa. This is test my Trek knowledge. Oh, then we've got the one that Picard did the Knight of Starships. That's the one that Picard did the playing the music with. So these are all these are all like the secondary characters, but who are like important to the storylines. So who would the Page be then? I've got no idea. Who's that? Oh, it's Lau. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Look, it's Lau. And then 1 Enterprise. Are we gonna have 2 Enterprises? Oh no. Oh yes, 2 Enterprises. Is it just gonna be multiple Enterprise shots? Yes, it is. I thought we might have had different ships then, like a whole different slew of them, but it's just the Enterprise in lots of different angles. So that's a bit disappointing. I thought they could have got really creative. This is a bit like the end of the Picard season 3 episode where it was just copy and pasted. Look, that looks like oh my god, what's it called? What is it called? All Good Things Part 2. Look, what, it looks very well thought out. How the hell do you remember all this lore? Because I have been a fan of Next Generation since I was 15 years of age. Well, actually, I started watching it when I was 14 years of age. I joined my first ever Star Trek fan club at 15 years of age, where they thought I was over 16 because you had to be 16 to join. So let me just read what it says about the different suits. It says this. Oh, it doesn't tell us about the suits. It just says go straight into what the cloaks mean. So the King of Cloaks takes comfort in his starships and leads his crew Takes the command and leads his crew to victory. Many are inspired by his determination, though it's difficult to change his mind. Right, okay, so yeah, okay. It's sort of a version of what I would deem as wands. But again, this is the thing with different decks, isn't it? And Patricia will know in the live, in the chat, that Patricia is with every different deck, you do kind of like there's a different language with each deck. Oh wow, there's a sorry, I'm so bad, I'm so distracted. So we've got a calculating the odds deck. The first card shows your current feelings. The second card shows an important but ultimately hidden aspect of the situation. And the third card will give you advice on how to handle the situation. And then we've got a prime directive spread, a red alert spread, and a few others. It looks very well. You can't wait to see me doing readings with it. I will completely nerd out, I'm telling you. But I am going to have to spend a little bit of time going through it and just trying to remember what the minors are in terms of what this is talking about. So yeah, but that's really cool. I'm really pleased I've got that. I'm glad I could pick some of these. I got some of the characters right. I don't necessarily agree with all of them. I'm gonna have to read the little things. So the Empress, Beverly Crusher, it says the Empress ensures that her domain prospers. She is both ruler and nurturer, keeping watch over those she cares for. As both the Starfleet commander and the Enterprise's chief medical officer, Dr. Beverly Crusher looks after every soul who enters her sickbay, and she assumes command of the ship when necessary, going above and beyond to nurture and care for her crew. Absolutely, yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Yeah. Oh God, Patricia, I was going through. Oh, it's this side. There you go. Look, I was going through all of those, that's all my tarot decks all on there. I was going through them the other day and putting some back and realizing there's a lot of decks that I haven't even begun using or working with or even really looking at. And some of them, it's like they're just too out there. And some of them, I'm still like uncertain of the relationship I have with them, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, I'm really pleased to have, oh God, hang on, let me just put this back up. I'm really pleased. I don't really agree with Picard being justice. Or was it judgment? No, just justice, wasn't it? Although I guess now I'm thinking about it, he was always the one that was absolutely super fair. So who did I get wrong? It was Admiral Nechayev. Yay! That was Admiral Nechayev. And then who else did I get? Who else did I not know? No, that wasn't Union Singh. Obviously, that's Guinan. Barclay, Natasha Yar, Spock, yeah, the law. Oh, it was Hugh. It was Hugh of Borg. Right. I thought I looked like Hugh. I said that, didn't I? But yes, I don't agree with the star. It says, the star shines with clarity and purpose, even in our darkest hour, filled with innovation and optimism. Wesley Crusher, I guess innovation, optimism, yeah. Wesley Crusher personifies this hopeful outlook throughout his time on the Enterprise. His quick thinking and endless ingenuity saved the crew on multiple occasions, and his dedication and hard work pay off when he is admitted to Starfleet Academy. I guess, and he goes on to become the Traveller, doesn't he? It was the sun I was a bit uncertain of, and the moon. Let me see. I know, right? I've got 2 minutes. Thank you, Neil. I've just seen that. The moon, Roll Laren. The moon offers both intuition and illusion. As it hangs brightly in the night sky. Some are freed by its light, while others are trapped within its mystery. When Ensign Roll Laren arrives on the Enterprise, she is also caught between two worlds, powerless to protect her homeworld, Bajor, from the occupying Cardassians. She blames the Federation for not doing more to help. This resulting frustration has left her both directionless and resentful. Oh, a dark moon energy. So yes, anyway, there you go. I don't know whether I nerded out completely, but there we go. I really enjoyed that. Yay! I'll use that at some point. Thanks for watching, and thanks for bearing with me while I Did that. You want this deck if you ever have a reading. I will do my best, Holland. I will do my best. Once I've gone through it a couple of times, then yeah. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you very soon. Bye.